Hey everyone, today's video, and I haven't been doing them in a while, I've been working a lot. Today I should be sleeping actually right now, because I was awake till 3 o'clock. I worked till 3, stayed awake till 5, and so I should be asleep right now because I have to be at work in about 2.5 hours. Today's video is a variety of things. I'm making a movie. And I've watched behind the scenes of a lot of movies, and I have these things to say. Rodney Dangerfield said in Back to School, at the first of it, he said, everybody goes to Switzerland to get their watch fixed. And I thought that was funny. And what I've noticed in movies is in the Twilight series, they go to Italy to see the Volturi. So they drag all their equipment, all their people, and God knows how they got them there. I'm assuming a raft. So anyway, they go to Italy to film these scenes. So they leave Washington State and go across the ocean. So that explains why movies cost $1 gazillion to make. The other one I watched, I watched I watched Snow White and the Huntsman, and they dragged everything to Wales to walk up a hill and go across the stream. So I don't know where they filmed the rest of it, but once again, they dragged all their stuff and all their people and everybody, and they went to Wales. And then I'll find out where the rest of the movie was shot. I have a friend who scouts sites for movies, and so we met each other on the road to Tunica, home of the casinos, and I asked her what she was doing, and she said she needed to find a barn for some movie. So I imagine everybody packed up in Wales and came to Tunica to film something around this barn. And the other thing I've noticed about movies is that I watched the behind the scenes of The Panic Room, and I had to quit watching it because it just absolutely wore me out. It showed Kristen Stewart and Jodie Foster. They were running through a door. Now, I don't know how many times they had to run through that door, but it was action cut, action cut, action cut. And I understand more about it because I'm making a movie right now. And so what I know is I better make sure that I prepare the scene and know exactly where the actors need to be so that I can get the cameras there in the right place. And what turned me on to that was I watched Persuasion with Sally Hawkins, an actress I adore. And in a scene of the movie, she runs into the arms of her lover and they kiss, and a little tear comes out of her eye. And she talked about it in behind the scenes and said that was the fourth take. Fourth take for her to run 6 feet into his arms and kiss. So it's action cut, action cut, action cut, action cut, and God knows how many times they had to show this. It made me understand too. My friend Jenny is going to edit my video, and she said it takes her a long time, which I imagine if you got to plow through 70,000 takes of somebody running through a door, that would take a lot of time. So I plan to, like I said, set it up so that my actors, I don't have to have them go through a door 1,000 times. So it's a lot of work on my part, and less on theirs, because there is a lot of ways to do this, so I don't have to take up all their time and they can do other things. The other thing I wanted to talk about was opinions, and the thing that comes to mind is I'll get behind a car and it'll have a bunch of bumper stickers on there, and such as, people don't kill people, guns kill people, own a gun, and it kills people. So the car's got all this, be careful, don't piss me off, because I'm currently reloading my gun, and I always want to get away from who's ever's driving that car. And the car itself, because number one, they got the stickers all over the back windows, and I'm sure that they can't see me. And so then I forget what all the other uh, bumper stickers say. The ones that interest me too are the ones, there's one currently where um, it has a zip code on it in Memphis, and that's, I think, in reference to this bumper sticker that says Midtown is Memphis. So everybody got offended, especially the people in this um, area. So they all have a bumper sticker with their zip code on it. And there's two reasons I wouldn't want to do that. Number one, if you move and you still have your same car, then you're going to get confused about where your house is. And number two, at the gas pumps, they often ask to authorize a credit card what your zip code is. So if somebody stole your car and your credit card, they could use it anywhere, especially gas stations, because of the zip code. So that kind of thing just wears me out. It's the kind of stuff I think about that people tell me I have too much time on my hands, since my brain is constantly working. I don't know if I have too much time on my hands, or too much time to think, or whatever it is. Questions I get asked that are interesting. Today I got asked by someone as I was walking into work yesterday. He said, "Are you going to the second floor?" And I said yes, and kept moving. I get the feeling that there was a second question that was going to come up, but I thought that question is enough, and so I answered it. I figured probably he wanted me to either go up there and tell somebody something, or bring him back something, or God knows what, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it, so I did. I answered the question. I'm going to the second floor, and left it at that. We're going to be moving. My whole operation is going to be moving to the Memphis Mental Health Institute, which is a fascinating place. It's the state-run institution for people with mental illness who have no insurance. There are two places in this city to go if you don't have insurance and you need inpatient mental health treatment. One is the Crisis Stabilization Unit that's attached to my particular assessment center through Southeast Mental Health, and then the Memphis Mental Health Institute. And we have a lot of patients, or consumers as they're called, that need to go to the MMHI, and so they'll be right there to go up the stairs or down the stairs, and they can get quicker and efficient service. The other thing is about what I've learned over the last year with mental health is that, number one, if you have a condition, some kind of medical condition, it can interfere with your ability to get inpatient care, because inpatient people are the institutions are afraid of liability. And I've learned that you have to make sure to let them know that the person is stable with this condition, or that it needs a minimum of care. So last night I had somebody who tried to shoot themselves, but the bullet didn't hit anything major. So the wound care was to wash it out with saline and keep a bandage on it. So I made sure to write that on the assessment, so that the hospital would know that this person could go in there and get their mental health treatment safely, and hopefully come out and not try and shoot themselves again, or take pills, or whatever else people do when they're trying to end their lives. And with that installment, just so you know, though, a little trivia. I had this crossword puzzle book, and one of the questions was, of course, they're the easy crosswords. One of the questions was, what do nurses dispense. Now I would have thought dosages, medication, hot packs, whatever else, but it had TLC as the answer, which I don't know if it offended the nurses, but it sort of offended me because I absolutely love nurses. I'm amazed at the job that they are able to do because they can stay calm in the midst of somebody that's doing whatever they do that makes them hard to get along with, and they are able to stay professional and do their job well. So I don't know how they felt about that particular question or clue, but maybe I'll ask today because I go to a lot of the hospitals and deal with a lot of the people. And with that, I'm going to go try and rest, and it's not my strong suit, and hopefully I'll be on here again soon with another video. So once again, have a good day.